Hi guys, and welcome back to All the Magic, a twist on all the mods. And like I said last episode, today we're going to delve into the art of brewery. Brewing. Brew mastery, making alcohol, distilling it, making beer, and so on and so forth. There's actually two mods that will be helping us today, Rustic and Soot by Embers. So the first thing we are going to have to make is a brewing still, which also requires us to make a fluid vessel, which I have everything in my inventory ready, so it's going to require iron plates, iron, and chamomite bricks to make a fluid vessel, and then make a brewing still, which requires dawnstone, a fluid pipe, and a item extractor, which now we know how to make all of these things, and we can now make a brewing still. Now we do need to make another one of these fluid vessels for it to be caught onto there. And I believe we are going to need, let's see, 3 of these, a piece of redstone. Is it a piece of redstone? I believe it's a piece of redstone. Yes. And I believe one more of those to make a fluid dial. So go over to here, like so. No, it's not like that. I think I need a plate. I could be wrong. Oh wait, I've got a plate ready. Hold up, was that what the plate was for? Yes, maybe that was the plate was for. Ha! I had some... Oh, I need to go to sleep. Alright, well, in between episodes, I'll tell you what happened. I got worried about this because while I was doing my testing, I was testing it. I have a testing world where I do all my testing for my stuff. And it got bad. Everything blew up, so I did not want, so I fixed it by basically putting a obsidian box where the TNT will land, and I also brought it up a few blocks, so it's far enough away, but this will still catch it. Besides that, if you've noticed, I had to fix my poor golden, it got blown up by a creeper, so had to fix that, and I think what I did was I made this look a bit prettier. I don't remember if I did that last episode of this one. And besides that, nothing else has really changed. So, but this place here will be our brewing mastery house. And as you can see, I've already set up an ember activator. I've already set up a copper cell and a melter to get us all ready for our brewing stand. Now, what we are going to need for our brewing stand is some form of fire or some form of heat. I don't know if a glowstone block will work. So, I think I'm actually going to need fire. So we'll find that out by going over to here, grabbing... Oh, I think it's actually in my inventory, so never mind. No, I still need a flint and steel. Oh, flint and steel. Right, there it is. Boop. Alright. So... Oh, don't do that. There we go. And with enough iron in our inventory as well, we can go ahead and do some other things while we're there. And not enough wood, though. We can cut down a block of wood in a second. So, we're going to be starting with Soot because it has my best interest in mind when it comes to what I like about it. One of the things I really do like, in real life and here, is Absinthe, which is going to be a bit hard to make. But I'm perfectly fine with that. So, what we're going to need is we're going to need to first clear a little area here so that we actually have a place to... make it look nice. And you know what, we can actually use our new elementium thing here, because I updated it. I just made it a lot better because I was cutting down trees so fast that my poor little stone one couldn't do anything. And it's everything that we already know how to make. It's just there. It's not really important to the series because all I'm doing is cutting down wood. That's all I've been doing with it, is cutting down wood. Loads of wood. So let's see, where can I find netherrack? There it is. Netherrack. Let's go back to stone. And I think I should clear a bigger area for that now that I really think about it. Because I'm worried that's going to set this entire house on fire. Then we're going to have to use some form of fire retardant wood. Which I think there is a fire retardant one from Soot. I think that's what this is. Sealed planks. I think those are fire retardant. Alright, there we go. We got a little area here. And now all we need to do is take a nice flint and steel and light a small fire there. And put our brewing still on top of it. Oh, that's right, I'm doing this wrong. I need to grab that. And I need to do it like this. There we go. Our brewing still is now being fueled by the fires. What you also should do is put the fluid right here. And then, is that making like a tea kettle noise? Oh, that's awesome. I never heard that. Alright, so what we're going to do after that is we're going to connect this like so. So it's basically, it's set up, but now we need to know what to make with it. Now there's quite a few things, and as much as I love Embers and all of its associated mods, there is hardly any documentation on how to do some things. It's all through NEI. And if you don't know what you're looking for, you don't know how to make half the shit in this thing. So, this is why I'm here, to show you some ways of the brewery. So, everything is here. So like boiled wheat, we can make boiling wheat, potato juice, and so on and so forth. And then it just all depends on what you want. For instance, to make absinthe actually requires you to make what's that called? Verdigris. And now verdigris is actually going to be made through ferns, and it just so happens we're in the perfect location for ferns. And also the fact is we have a catalyst over there in order for us to do some mana recombination if we really have to, in order for us to get the other ferns we need. So I just need my shears, and you're also going to need sugar in order to do the full process. So we're going to grab some of that, because verdus is it's disgusting and it will hurt you. Now the best thing you want to do obviously is get the tall ones, which thankfully I can manually right click on these thanks to my iodine ability there, and for some reason I get what? I got 4? So hold up, that confused me. I want a tall one. No, but if I cut, they just gives me 2. Well, technically that might be a good thing, because that means you can duplicate them easily. But that's why I was growing all the ferns. So we're going to need a bunch of ferns, like so. Oh, I'm cutting them from the wrong angle. There we go. Oh, we lost some ferns in that process. Ferns like so. And we'll be good for a second on that. Are there any of those ugly slimes? There's one right there. Let's go ahead and kill one real quick, because I need a tiny... Hello. You gonna drop what I need you to drop? No. No, you're not. Oh, well. We're gonna need some slimes in order to make sealed planks to make mugs. Because that's what they use in order for us to have nice little dwarven mugs. Even though I always expect dwarves to use wood. Not wood. Just like some form of metal for their nice copper mug like you find at one of those really nice stores. So the first thing you're going to need to do is this can actually be connected to this here. As you can see, we'll have a little connector there. What we want to do with that is that's where we want to put the sugar to make absinthe. And next, we're going to take the ferns. We're going to take half of them. And we're going to put them in there, and they're going to start cooking up. And then, in a little while, we'll have absinthe. But in the meantime, we're going to actually have to go grab the sealing slime and the wood in order for us to do that, as well as make something else. Because in my inventory, I have stuff to make a bag. Oh, shit, sit on the stairs. To make a bag, because my inventory is always full as of late. This is what you're going to need. Wool, string, leather, and a chest. And bam, we now have a basic bag. I've never used these before. It's kind of weird looking. What is this? What? I don't know what this means. But anyway, we have a bag. We have a basic bag, something simple, so we can store some things in, and that's what we need so that I can actually have more inventory space. Now we're going to need wood, and we're going to need slime, and we're going to need to go back upstairs. And all we need to do is, if you've ever played immersive engineering, it's like this. That's how you make, I forgot what it's called, oiled wood, treated wood. And now we have mugs. Yes, so if you've ever actually heard of absinthe, then... Oh, my house is on fire! Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, well. Yeah, it can stay that way, I don't mind that. Hello! You've got my absinthe up and running. Go ahead, keep going. Yeah, I've got absinthe up and running. So we have to wait a little while on that. But thankfully, since we do have wood and the house is on fire, which I will have to fix... We're going to go ahead and do the other portion, which is rustics. So, let's go ahead and open up this assembly halo of ours and grab a crushing basin. Oh, it's so nice to hear the burning of my place around me. Crushing basin. We'll make a crushing tub right here. And we're also going to need to open this thing again and to make a brewing barrel, which looks really cool. Kind of reminds me of Growthcraft. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make the simplest one, and that's iron berries. So all you need to do for Rustic is place it in there and jump on it. And it will, four jumps will make us exactly what we need. Go back, go back over to here. Make a simple bucket. And we'll actually have a bucket of ironberry juice. But it won't do much. Now what you need to let it do is sit in there and stew, which does take a little bit of time. And same thing for this. It's going to be a while before you need, by the way, each mug is filled up by 250 millibuckets. So we're going to have to wait for both, because this has to ferment and this has to actually distill. So I'll be back in a second. In the meantime, let's go ahead and set up some more of these barrels so that we actually can get some more things going, like wild berries and wine as well. So let's go ahead and do that. We got 3. Well, what we can do is, I'll go ahead and show you real quick. Oh, it's dark outside. But brewing is best done in the dark of the night, because you got nothing better to do when you have to sit there and crush grapes and other assorted vegetables and stuff. So, take out what you've got in there. Now, if you say you messed up and you don't want to save it, all you have to do is shift, and it gets rid of it. Now, that was a waste, but the thing is, I'm just showing you. So, I believe it only takes 4 to create what you need to create, so we want to make wild berries next. Just crush them. There we go. And that should fill this up, and it does. And what we can do now is just simply arrange these in their plethora, and we'll put wild berries up here, so I can show you each and every single one as time goes by. Next, let's go ahead and do some honeycomb. And I fecked up because I put it underneath there. So what I'm going to need is I'm going to need my axe of doom. There we go. And rearrange this to somewhere else. Over to here. And let's put our honey... It decided to do a whole lickety split on me there. All right then. We're going to need some more of those base bits. And to create another crushing tub, because never mind, it's back in my inventory. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Honey. Now we can make some mead. And last but not least, the thing I'm actually growing properly in my beautiful place is to make wine. Wine and wild berries are the best effects in my opinion, but you'll see in a second. Now each one will have a certain effect of alcohol in it. And I'll explain that when it actually comes back, but just get ready to have lots and lots of glasses. And I can go ahead and show you the green fairy. So, absinthe. Let's drink it. Ah, you'll hear noises. I believe the actual effect of absinthe is creative intuition, homicidal tendencies, so on and so forth. A lot of people drank absinthe, a lot of artists, but as you can see at the bottom of the bar there, my experience bar is gaining. So that's what absinthe does. It's also kind of creepy, because you'll sit there and just hear a bunch of noises. But I will also show you how to couple Rustic and Soot to make some really cool effects, and of course abuse game mechanics, because that's the best thing to do. And also the fact that that's what kind of nice about, you know, melding 2 alcohols together. But just get ready to become a drunken master at this point. Alright guys, be right back. Instead of waiting for me sitting around actually waiting for all this to do what it needs to do, how about we actually go check our under village friends and see how they're doing. Because we did give them a bunch of stuff. I think it was last episode and the episode before that. So hopefully they actually have things up and running for them. Alright guys. I see a villager waiting down there. Hello! Farmer? Ooh, ooh, ooh! Okay. Oh, they fixed everything. Oh look, they used the tomatoes! They fixed everything up. Do you have anything new to say? Oh god, the lantern. My lantern's light shine. I came to ask a question. Can I be illuminated now? Yes, I want to be illuminated. The holy lights must deem you ready. Come. Okay, well, apparently you haven't changed. But everyone else seems pretty good. Oh! Hey! Hey, Shockstar. Good to see you again. How can I help you today? You want me to answer some questions you have? I guess I can do, given that I can't do much else around here. Building materials. What? But I've already done that for you. I'm doing much better, as you can see. got a lot of repairs in working. During the recent small tremors caused by something above us opened up a room that I've never seen before. Even oldest archives the archivist has filled some with weird arcade devices and barrels of strange oil. My son is down there now, and the head archivist and some of the other villagers examining the documentation and everything. In the meantime, I'm going to work here. How can I help? Thanks for all the materials. As you can see, we're already putting all to good use, but now we have another problem. Repairing infrastructure is easy and all. Okay, it's been already laid out. Adding to the village is quite a different beast. We're limited in how far we can go down into the side of the caverns where we have old and broken tools. Now the village is first established. Okay, so apparently I've got another frickin' quest. You haven't changed much, have you? I thought you were going to be oh, okay. You all should not be here. It's supposed to be... Oh, you know what? You're not dangerous. Oh my god. Well, it looks like they're using immersive engineering, which is not in this mod pack, which means someone has added yet another mod to this mod pack. But I don't want immersive engineering in here, because it's that at that point it might as well be all the mods. Nothing. Oh, hello. Are you any different? No. Pardon me. Didn't mean to bother you. Strange. Okay, well, it looks like we might have to go deeper down. Wonder if they found, Grifter. I hope they didn't, because apparently he was doing illegal activities. Oh! Oh my. Okay. This is... I wasn't expecting all this. Hello! Funny that you ask about rooms again. I've been talking with Yoso, and the work office seems serious to... He's going to work with his son and all the new stuff found. We're going to see you getting the M back in. Yeah, that was bad. Oh, so he's... I see you heard the church's little saying. Okay, he's already said that before. Not all stories. Okay, yeah, he's already... Okay, so... Gerald! Hello! This is the Undervillage. I'm Gerald. Hi, Gerald. You just went back to being a generic NPC, didn't you? Oh, wow. This actually looks really nice. Librarian. Farmer. Alright, so apparently there's stuff further down here. Foxel. Sorry, I'm busy right now. Okay. Oh, never mind then, Foxel. You don't really have much else to say. So they are trying to expand. That's really nice. Of course, something is now coming down here to try to attack me. So I see that he left. I know you're busy, Foxel, but I thought I had to come down here and speak with you. Alright. Oh, looks like there's not much else they can do, but it looks like everything else up in here is up and running. So, this is really nice. That's amazing. It kind of feels nice to actually do something for them. Alright, well, we need to get back up to our alcohol and see what's going on up there. I like the fact they've got tomatoes and chili peppers and everything everywhere. There's something going on. Okay, there's a door. What? Okay, wait 1 second. Hello, farmer. How you doing? I'll be back. All right, so they're doing something. They're doing something. Don't know what they're doing. I got two new quests, but what? Oh, what the hell? Witches. No bad. No, don't heal yourself, you witchy bitch. Usually they come around with cats. I'm surprised I don't see the cats. Hold up. Is there a lever anywhere? Okay, there's a button. Alright. And we're back. So I already had to throw out a few of the original starters, but we got something that was actually pretty good. Wild berry, wine, quantity, 7.72. Now, there's a randomness when it comes to brewing originally. So when you normally brew, you can get anywhere between 0.05 to 0.75. But if you actually start with a starter culture, which is what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and crush up some berries here. By the way, it takes 10 minutes for this to work. So if let's say we crush this up, grab a bouquet, and then we're going to go ahead and go in here. We're going to take this, and we're going to use this as a starter culture for our next wild berry wine. So there will be a small dividend, nothing too grand, unfortunately. At worst, it will lose 0.01, so it will go down to 71. At best, it will be at 0.76, or it will gain 0.04. I know this is a lot of math, but the best we want is literally a full quality of 1. That's the best we can do. Literally, we want that. We want the best we can do there. So as you can see, I've got that. Like this one's redoing. This one I got a fucking 19. This one I got a 66, which I might keep and use that as a starter culture as well for the iron berry wine. Now the way this works is, unfortunately, starter cultures have to be the same liquid as what you're going to be doing. So that means I can't take this iron berry wine and put it with the starter culture of the wild berry wine and then make a better one. No, it has to be the same. So I'm going to keep trying and making them better. And if let's say you get it one you don't really want to do anything with, all you have to do is put it into your crafting slot and get it back. Let's see, we're almost done with that one. So we're going to go ahead and keep trying to make normal wine as well, because wine and wild berry wine are very nice things to have. And once you get the right quantity, you can actually fill it up to 8 buckets worth of, almost 8 buckets worth, and it's going to turn out very well at that point. You'll actually be able to make quantities. So I'm going to do this off episode and try to raise qualities here. But at that point, it looks like we are pretty much done with this episode. We saw what the Undervillage turned into. We've got Absinthe, and we've got wild berry wine, iron berry wine, and we have mead being cooked up as well. Hopefully the mead turned out well. Actually, it turned out to 1 quality below where it, the best quality it could have. So we're going to put that there. That's going to be our starter for mead as well. So the thing, though, that I didn't get to show you was the effects of the alcohol, which we will see in the beginning of the next episode. But the next episode is going to be the true start of us trying to get to the nether to find that fortress, which also means a cleaver. We're going to be making cleavers so we can behead those wither skeletons, so we can actually get a wither, and we're going to be delving into reliquary, so that we can actually start making stuff like, for instance, if you've seen a past Magic World episode or two, there's a beautiful thing called holy hand grenades, and they will literally destroy and decimate a wither. I need to see where they're at, though. There they are. And as you can see, we're going to need TNT, glowing water, and so on and so forth. They're really good, but the problem is it does require us being able to kill creepers and getting what we need. But I hope you did enjoy this episode, guys, and until next time, ta-ta.